Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Hey, this is EAJ Man from Autopsy Live and the Skype Pirates. When I want to make it look like I give a shit about sports, I tune into Sports World Radio with Jeff Eskow.
Jeff
Doing bad time. Doing bad time. Got myself a problem.
from San Diego, it's Sports World Radio. You've never heard a sports show like this. Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, blow me.
You got it.
Holy fucking shit.
What in the hell is your major malfunction?
Can't believe that goddamn son of a bitch did that fucking crap.
Don't give me any of your shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Those are your hosts, Jeff Askow and Sean Mann. Remember, those who can't play sports, talk about it. These two tell it like it is. Tune into Sports World Radio for the fastest hour of sports of your life. So here they are, the douchebags of sports themselves, Jeff Askow and Sean Mann.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Sports World Radio. Glad everybody could be with us today. We got a jam-packed show like we do each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. We do this show every Monday through Friday, like I said, 6 p.m. on the East, 3 p.m. on the West, and if you live in the Central.
For you people that live in the Central, figure that out for yourself, and for you people in the Mountain, you knuckleheads need to know how to figure out what time it is there.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed, Barbarino. All right, so let's get all the particulars out of the way, and we'll get on with this radio show. What do you say, Sean? Sound like a good idea, buddy?
Yeah, it does sound like a good idea.
All right, so SportsWorldRadio.com, like I said, is the place to listen to us each and every Monday through Friday. Head on over to our Facebook page and like our Facebook page at Facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio. Facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio. While you're doing that, you might as well follow us on Twitter at Twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. That's Twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. Don't forget we got a contest going on. We're looking for a new intro. Excuse me. Send your intro to intro contest at Sports World Radio. That's intro contest at Sports World Radio. 60 seconds long. No curse words. Jeff Askow and Sean Mann must be in there. Jeff Askow and Sean Mann must be in there. If you want to get in touch with the show, you can reach us via Skype, Sports World Radio Show on Skype. That's via Skype, Sports World Radio Show. If you want to send us a message, you can do it at Facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio if you liked our Facebook page. If you want to come and hang out in our chat room, come on over to Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker, Spreaker.com. Head on over there, get yourself a free account. Type in Sports World Radio. The show will pop up at the bottom of your screen. Just click the chat bubble on the right-hand side of the show, and the chat room will open up, and you can start chatting away. If you don't want to go through all that, send us an email at swrshow@gmail.com, swrshow@gmail.com, or put your message there on our Facebook page, and I'll answer it because I'm on the Facebook page right now. And don't forget to also join our sports shorts, kids. Sports World Radio's own SWR Sports Shorts. That's right. It's only $4.95 a month. You get February for free. $4.95 a month. You get to listen to Sean and I and the rest of the guys who are on the call when we go to commercial breaks. It's hilarious. A lot of the times, the commercial breaks are better than the show. And today's going to be a doozy, especially in the second half, because we got a lot of things going on. We got the Rat Bastid of the Week. We got the Skippy Bayless Douchebag Award. We got Josh coming in to talk about wrestling. We got Frank coming in, who was supposed to be on yesterday. He's coming in today. So we got a jam-packed show. So let's get to it all by bringing in the co-host, now joining us like he does each and every Monday through Friday here on Sports World Radio. That rat bastard himself, the co-host, Sean Mann, the update man. What's going on there, buddy?
I'm doing good, Jeff, and welcome everybody to Sports World Radio on this Friday, July 17th, 2015. It is 6:09 p.m. on the East Coast, which makes it 3:09 p.m. on the West. A shout-out to Myth, a shout-out to Josh, a shout-out to Shabba, who will probably be coming in shortly. In the second hour today, we'll have Frank Sprinkle. Other than that, doing fine in general. Weather right now, 82 degrees. It's nice and cool. How are you, Jeff? And how's the weather out there in San Diego?
Freaking hot, man. It's freaking hot. You could tell I don't have the air conditioner on. I just turned it off before we went on the air. It's freaking hot.
You got it.
It's going to get freaking hotter. I turned the air conditioner on at what time? At noon. And they didn't turn it off until right time we got on the air, man. It's freaking hot outside, which will make this studio freaking smoking hot, which means I'm turning the air conditioner on once it gets hot in here. And if you guys don't like the humming, let me know. Tough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. But I talked to the producer last night, and he told me to do it, so I'm doing it.
That's the way to be. Keep
Right?
it cool.
Right? Didn't the producer last night tell me to do it?
I'm a witness, yes.
He said, turn the air conditioner on. Who cares about the humming sound?
10 minutes after the hour, we've got work to do for Sports World Radio. Now, last night, yesterday evening, you and Josh sent me something. The top 25 NFL quarterbacks for 2015. Number 2 finally gets his due. I was shocked about this. Tony Romo at number 4. Jeff, your thoughts?
What the hell is going on here in Bakersville?
Maybe James Prezzelli probably said put Romo as number 4, or maybe one of the top 5 quarterbacks of all time.
Vinny Iyer wrote this article?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I got to get this guy on the show. I've had Vinny Iyer on my show before.
And you put Romo at number 4. Wow.
Okay, so it's the top 25, okay? So I say we start from... Well, we can't because we don't know who the rest of them are. Okay, let's start from number 1. And this... Okay, Vinny Iyer... I'm going to tell you something about Vinny Iyer. Vinny Iyer is a really nice guy. I've had him on my radio show. I've had him on Sports World Radio, and I've had him on my Kansas City show. I was in Kansas City, the Last Word show. So I've had him on my shows before. I'm going to see if I can get him on the show to defend his number freaking 4, because his number 4 should be shot in the head. But we'll get there when we get there. He's got Aaron Rodgers as number 1. Just like the other dude.
Prezzelli.
Yeah, just like Mr. Prezzelli did.
Yeah,
right?
Prezzelli's getting a lot of heat from Twitter from what he said for his top 10, especially with Romo being there, what Josh told us yesterday.
Yeah, he thinks he's getting a lot of heat from that. He should come on this show. I'll show him freaking heat.
All right, so Aaron Rodgers, that becomes your number 1 quarterback. You move to number 2 right now. How about this? Ben Roethlisberger at number 2.
Yeah, Vinny Iyer's got Ben Roethlisberger at number 2. Now, remember, guys, this is the top 25 NFL quarterbacks for 2015. Okay, this is for the upcoming season as he sees it. I'm okay with most of them, but there's one I'm really not okay with. Last year, Ben Roethlisberger was ranked number 8 according to Vinny Iyer.
So Ben Roethlisberger coming in at number 2. Number 3 is Tom Brady, the 4-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, well, he's got to be up there, right?
You got to put him up there. Come on, after all, 4 Super Bowls. You can't take that away from him. Everybody gets on him and says that, he's a cheater and stuff like that. Give me a break. Josh says I rolled on the floor before I sent this.
And and last year, on Vinny Iyer's ranking, because he does this every year. Last year, Vinny Iyer had Tom Brady ranked number 4.
That's right.
Speaking of number 4.
Speaking of number 4, I got to get back to that list here. It's amazing when you think about how everybody thinks that Tom Brady, you got Romo at number 4 as your next quarterback. That's your number 4.
Last year he was ranked number 10. This year he's number 4. What the flock is going on here? How the hell does he get to be number 4? Huh?
I don't know why he gets to be number 4. I think James Prezzelli emailed the guy that you interviewed because he probably said, just piss Escal off and say, put him at number between 1 to 5 for quarterbacks. That's probably what he did.
Well,
Prezzelli refused to come on the show, and he says, let's see if I know somebody closer to Escal.
Well, Prezzelli had him at number 5.
That's right.
Vinny's got him at number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I dare anybody to put him at number 3. I dare you.
What happens if they put him at number 2, Jeff, or number 1?
I dare you, sons of bitches. I am sure that Skip Bayless had something to say about this.
Skippy would probably like this, and he will look at this and he'll say, I agree with that decision to put Romo at number 4, a classy quarterback that can lead the Cowboys to a championship.
That's ridiculous, man.
Why is he up there? The rest of the Cowboys' offense is used to being held together by Romo. It returned the favor in 2014 when an elite line and dominant running game pushed the quarterback to his best season at 34, when the Cowboys won the NFC East Division, went 12-4, and won a playoff game before ending up losing to Green Bay.
Really, you know something?
What?
At 34, so he's going to be 35 years old.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
And if his offensive line don't play as well as they played last year, you know what's going to happen to his ass.
He's going to get hurt, and he's going to be on the bench.
Yeah, and you want to know something? A few people who are coming at Tony Romo this year don't realize that he's going to spin away from you, then you deserve to be beat by Tony Romo. So when you go after him, you need to fake one way because you know he's going to spin the opposite direction. Then you get him. Ha!
Shabba says they're all nuts. Hey, guys, and
Number
look at
4.
what LOL by Myth, and then Josh is still probably flipping out laughing with that.
Number 4. Are you kidding me, Vinny? Come on.
Put Romo at number 4. I'm sure Jeff was just shell-shocked when he saw that.
Number 4. Really? Come on, Vinny. Come on, Vinny.
Number 5 is Andrew Luck.
Number 5 is Mr. Andrew Luck. Hey, Josh, I want you to do me a favor. I'll tell you during the break.
Andrew Luck, and I can agree with that, although he should be ahead of Romo, and anybody should be ahead of Romo. Everybody praises Romo because, the Cowboys are back. They're back. They're going to win a Super Bowl this year. Oh, my goodness.
Where are they back to? Or they're back to being 8-8? I'm okay with that.
According to a lot of the experts and a lot of people, everybody predicts probably a big winning season for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, because they had one last year?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. You know what? You know what's going to happen when they go 8-8 or 7-9 or 9-7? You know what's going to happen?
What's that?
Everybody's going to go, same old Cowboys. Last year was just a fluke. Yeah, that's what I've been telling you.
Same old cow. Wait till Frank comes on for the second hour. That's right. Frank is coming on for the second hour to give some sports perspective. Andrew Luck at number 5. Number 6. How about this, Shabba? Drew Brees at number 6, but still Romo is ahead of Drew Brees on this list.
Yeah, Drew Brees was ranked 3 number last year on this list, and he got dropped to number 6.
Look at Shabba. Bottom line, Romo is not a top 10 quarterback.
I don't know where these people are getting it from. He's got no playoff stats because he's played in 2 playoff games, and they got him as a top 10 quarterback. Unstinking believable.
Because they probably believe and probably expect and say they're back, they're going to win this year, they're going to the Super Bowl this year, and Jerry Jones knows that he loves looking at him, and that's why he says, I got my future Hall of Fame quarterback of the future, Tony Romo.
2 more years? That's about it. That's some future you got there.
I thought they signed him to a 6-year extension. It was a big extension.
If you think he's gonna make it through that, you're crazy. If you think he's gonna make it through that, you're nuts.
Oh, he's not going to make it. And then that leads to Jason Garrett. Remember, Jason Garrett signed a 5-year contract with Dallas after this year ended.
I know. I believe me, I know.
Shabbat goes, I can live with Breeze either being 4th or 5th.
Well, he's 6th on this list. And on the other list we did yesterday, he wasn't on any.
Russell Wilson becomes number 7. It makes me sick to think that all these top quarterbacks that have won Super Bowls are behind Romo. I was just looking up that and saying, how is that possible?
Exactly. The guy's got 2 playoff wins, and they put him in front of Russell Wilson. They put him in front of Drew Brees. Okay, I'm okay with Andrew Luck. Okay, they put him in front of Peyton Manning, which we'll get to. It drives me. Number 7, you got Russell Wilson at number 7. He's a freaking Super Bowl winner, for Christ's sakes.
And he hasn't been in the league that long.
No.
Unlike Romo, who was drafted in undrafted in 04, and then he took over for Drew Bledsoe as starting quarterback in 2006.
And he went back to the Super Bowl last year.
That's right.
Romo hasn't even been in 3 playoff games. This guy's been in 2 Super Bowls and won 1. And you got him number 7? You're an idiot. Unstinking believable.
20 minutes after the hour, Matt Ryan comes in at number 8.
Matt Ryan, number 8. I'm okay with that. I have no problem with
same
that.
here.
I have no problem with that because he doesn't have a Super Bowl yet.
Uh-oh, guess who falls behind? 5 quarterbacks behind Tony Romo. Peyton Manning, number 9.
Well, see, this I have a problem with. Okay? Because Peyton Manning's got more playoff wins and more Super Bowls than Tony Romo. And he's got him at number freaking 9.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't get
Super
that.
Bowl win. He lost in 2009 for the Indianapolis Colts, and he lost in for 2013 Broncos. So he's been to, 3 Super Bowl appearances?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
And you put Manning at number 9. Number 10, Phillip Rivers.
See, I'm okay with that because he's got more playoffs wins than Tony Romo, but he doesn't have the Super Bowl win yet.
Everybody's bashing Romo still in the chat room. Josh adds, Romo can't lace Flacco shoelaces, and Myth goes, Romo can't lace his own without his boyfriend, the Cowboys owner, doing it.
I don't know why he's got him. I don't know why he's got him at number 4. I just don't get it.
Jeff is ready to interview the guy that's been on Sports World Radio before and ask.
I got to get Vinny
Vinny
on. We got to get Vinny on. I got to figure out how to get him on the show.
And I'm wondering what you'll be asking me. I said, he goes, how does your brain work here, Vinny? You put Romo at number 4?
Well, I wouldn't say how does your brain work. I would just say how did you come to the conclusion that Romo is number 4 and he only has 2 playoff wins in his whole freaking career, and you put Peyton Manning at number 9? How does that work? There's no way that Tony Romo is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. There's no stinking way. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you decide to tell me. You're still wrong. Because you want to know something? The facts back me up more than they back you up.
Vinny gums up, the sports writer who wrote this story, saying that Eli Manning is number 11.
See, I disagree with that. I disagree with that, okay? Because he has 2 Super Bowl wins, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, and you got a guy on this list who's got 2 playoff wins ahead of him. What's wrong with this picture?
It's a bad picture.
What's wrong with... And you want to know something?
What?
With Victor Cruz on one side and Odell Beckham on the other side and Shane Vereen, should be a pretty good offensive season if they could still manage to figure out this damn Ben McAdoo's offense.
I said to Laura, Laura, I got my Brady gear ready, and Laura goes, Brady can kiss my ass.
Hey, what's up there, Laura? Laura, I heard you was snoring through our show last night.
Yeah, she was snoozing past the show.
Heard you was snoring to beat the band last night.
Let's see. We get back to the quarterbacks here. Number 12, Josh. This is addressed to you since the Ravens are one of your favorite AFC teams. Joe Flacco comes in at number 12.
Yeah. How does Tony Romo get in front of Joe Flacco? Joe Flacco's got a Super Bowl, right? Joe Flacco's an MVP Super Bowl winner, correct?
Yes, that's right. The 2012 Ravens. And probably people are saying that Romo gets to be ahead of Joe Flacco because they said he's throwing 28 touchdown passes the last few years. He's gotten the Cowboys back to the winning ways, and they've had 2 playoff wins, and they're going to come back and do even better this year.
Winning ways? Winning ways?
Yes.
They had one good season. Winning ways? You had one good season. Hey, you know something? One good season does not make an NFL quarterback. You have to be consistent, which Tony Romo is Mr. Inconsistent.
Yeah, and he's not, and he can't win in the clutch.
He's Mr. That's what we're going to call him from now on, Mr. Inconsistent.
Well, first of all, Jeff, in the 7 years you and I have done this show together, you've always called him the average quarterback at best.
Well,
so you're
that's
going to
what
put
he
him
is.
as Mr. Inconsistent as another nickname?
Well, that's what he is. He is an average quarterback at best. But he's Mr. Inconsistent. Because he's inconsistent.
And yeah, like Jerry Jones would always say, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? When was the last time they went to a freaking Super Bowl?
January of 1996.
See, when he turns around and says, how about them Cowboys, I'm going to say, yeah, exactly. How about them Cowboys? When was the last time they went to the Super Bowl? You got an average team at best. You had one good season last year. I hate to tell you something, Mr. Jones. One good season does not make an NFL team. You got to do it year after year after year after year after year. Kind of like the Patriots. Kind of like, I hate to say it, but the Steelers. Okay? Kind of like, I hate to say it, okay, but the Broncos. Year after year after year. You must make the playoffs on a consistent basis, which you have not done. In last, you know what? I'll even break it down even shorter for you. In the last 10 years, how many times have you been to the playoffs?
Not very much.
You have 2 playoff wins in the last 10 years? That's terrible. 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 In fact, I'll break it down even further for you. Because you say Tony Romo is your quarterback of the future. He has 2 playoff wins for you in his career. In his career. Do you want to know something? Any other owner and or head coach would have got rid of him by now and said, we're done. You're not an NFL quarterback. But you continue to support him and throw money at an above average quarterback, below average quarterback at best.
Below average quarterback
Below
at best.
Below average quarterback at best.
Mentioned in the chat room, I said, look, Romo not only chokes in the postseason, but look at his record in December. Remember last year when the calendar flipped from November to December, everybody thought Dallas was going to have another epic 8-8 choke again. Remember, 3 straight years where Romo choked and went 8-8. That's right, Browning, you did. Number 13, Cam Newton, Carolina Panthers.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay him being this high. Hasn't been in the league long. Got a couple of playoff wins, right?
Yeah, more than Romo.
More than Romo. Do you want to know something?
What?
Jerry Jones, if you had Cam Newton on your team, you probably have more playoff wins than Tony Romo has for you.
Look at what Laura says. Laura goes, Romo can go right along with Skippy McDoucherson in his douche canoe. By the way, you owe me royalties for the usage of that term.
I love that term. I love that term. Thank you. You know, I'm going to go copyright that term, and then I won't owe you nothing. You'll owe me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go copyright that term, and then you'll owe me for saying it. You like that one there, Missy?
Ryan Tannehill comes in at number 14.
As far as I'm concerned, he could be number 25.
For the Miami Dolphins?
Yeah, it doesn't. Ryan Tannehill.
He's just developing into the league.
He's not really a quarterback yet. That's why he plays for the Miami Dolphins. When he turns into a quarterback, maybe he can go play for Dallas.
On that note, we're 30 minutes after the hour. We got to run to our first commercial break. We'll get a word from our sponsors, and of course, Josh Lopez coming in very soon.
You're listening to Jeff Escow and Showman on
Sports World Radio.
We'll be right back.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
You know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease. For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association's START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
What kind of person gets to work in the sunshine instead of an office? This kind of person. I am the new way to work. I do have an office. I'm just not chained to it. It's a Regis office at one of the nicest addresses in the city. I don't have a lease, so I don't have to budget for stuff like phones, IT guys, and artwork for the lobby. Instead, I pay one low monthly rate that gives me a beautiful lobby that impresses my clients, a friendly receptionist, a fully furnished office, a place to meet, and a place to brainstorm with my fellow New Way to Workers. We wonder why more people don't realize that the new way to work is the best way to work. I come here because I want to, not because I have to. I am the new way to work, and I'd like you to join me.
Start now and get 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES or visit regis.com/TV.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on Sports World Radio. Look at that fat bastard jumping out of an airplane. Look at you, you fat bastard.
Is that Rex Ryan you're talking about?
Yeah. Lose some weight, you hump. Look at him. Can that suit be any tighter, you freaking fat rat bastard?
You wonder how he can fit in that. Holy
my
Christ.
God. I'm Jeff Escow, showman with us. Josh Lopez joining us, the producer and program director of the show, joining us like he does every day for Skippy Bayless Best Show. We usually keep him extra time. What's up there, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good, folks. Me and Sean were talking about this as a potential candidate before the show started today, right, buddy?
Yes, we were. We were talking about Rex Ryan 34 minutes after the hour. Real quickly, Josh and Jeff, here we go. Number 15, Teddy Bridgewater, Minnesota Vikings.
Yes. Teddy Bridgewater, Minnesota Vikings. I don't think he deserves to be that high up.
No, I don't either.
Despite the fact that he's already developing, Josh, he's
Developing?
He's a starting quarterback.
Hey.
I'll say this: Teddy Bridgewater was the best out of the quarterbacks from Johnny Manziel's class that were drafted last year.
Developing. He's playing for the stinking Minnesota Vikings. He's got no choice but to develop.
Well, I've been hearing that everybody believes that this year the Vikings could be a big playoff team this year with Adrian Peterson coming back.
Well, only John Clayton said that, and I don't put all stock into what John Clayton has to say.
Yeah, that guy does a show from his bedroom, for Christ's sakes.
Number 16, Alex Smith, Kansas City Chiefs.
Bum. Next.
Alex Smith?
Yes, Alex Smith is number 16. Josh, why do you call him a bum? He got the
He's
Chiefs
a bum.
He got the Chiefs to the playoffs.
Yeah, and Tony Romo brought them to the playoffs too. They didn't do anything, right?
Right.
He'll be better under Reed's second year over there, I think.
Yeah.
Number 17, Colin Kaepernick.
Another bum.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Josh.
To the Super Bowl. I can't believe this.
Well, you know what? If that's the case, then he should be in front of Tony Romo.
Tony Romo should be in the top 20.
Tony Romo shouldn't even be number freaking 4. He should be number 29.
I know. Jeff and Josh just flipped out laughing and shook their heads when they saw that Romo was number 4.
What's the next one?
Number 18, Carson Palmer, the Arizona Cardinals.
I can't do that tongue noise you do, Jeff. How do I do it? There.
How the hell does he get to be number 18? Hey, you know what? I kind of find it funny that Teddy Bridgewater's been in the league 1 year and he's in front of Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer reminds me a lot of Andy Dalton.
Yeah, and speaking of Andy Dalton's number 19.
Number 19, Cincinnati Bengals, Andy Dalton.
How many playoff wins does Andy Dalton have? 0, right?
Zero.
Yep.
And 0. And Josh, you always pick against Cincinnati when the playoffs happen.
I know. He does it to me all the time. Stop picking against him, Josh.
I can't help myself.
Stop picking against him. I need. Okay, we listen. Okay, this is what Vinny says why he's down here. In Dalton's defense, the durability and stability he's displayed while helping Cincinnati reach the playoffs in all 4 of his NFL seasons is admirable.
Is that Josh?
Yeah, and Joe Flacco did the same thing, but the only difference is Joe Flacco actually won games.
Yeah, I know. It says it right here. But unlike a Flacco, he has yet to come through with a postseason breakthrough. He hit a wall when his key receivers weren't healthy in 2014.
I'll give him this. He has great stats throughout the regular season, but why is it that he's the worst player on his team every single playoffs?
A la Tony Romo?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's got Tony Romoitis.
Number 20, Matthew Stafford, the Detroit Lions.
Bum. Next.
He got him to the playoffs, Josh.
He's a freaking bum. It was because their defense brought them.
And you want to know something? Their defense didn't get any better in the offseason, so they might not even be making the playoffs this year.
Well, they lost Sue to the Dolphins.
That's what I'm saying.
They lost Reggie Bush.
Right, they lost to Bush.
And Nick Fairley.
They lost some Bush.
Oh, boy. Dub Bears. Jay Cutler, number 21. Dub Bears.
The Detroit Lions.
Jay Cutler's better than Tony Romo. He has a playoff victory.
The Detroit Lions shaved their bush. You like that, Josh? Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry to your nephew, Jeff, but Ronnie, Jay Cutler's better than Tony Romo. He has a playoff victory.
He has one How many playoff victories does Jay Cutler have?
1.
1? No.
Yeah.
And speaking of Jay Cutler, he's number 21.
That's right. For a Bears team that needs to be a threat this year in the NFC North. Who knows?
So you got a guy.
They got John Fox this year. They're going to be running the ball more.
Yeah, you damn right they're going to be running the ball more this year so Cutler don't get hurt.
Yep.
Exactly right.
The Oakland Raiders, Derek Carr, number 22.
And that kid's a rookie.
Yep.
You put him on the top 25?
Hey.
What's the matter with you, Vinny?
Don't sleep on the Oakland Raiders now, folks.
Oh,
they could make the
Josh.
playoffs this year.
Yeah, but they're always your upset special of the week.
Because I have a great eye for talent.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Play
Oh,
sports.
I do.
Raiders don't even know where they're going to be playing. Not this season, but next season. You got an eye for talent.
And get ready for that new name.
The business has nothing to do with looking at talent. That's two totally different things.
Get ready for next year, Josh. The L.A. Raiders.
Well, we've heard that before. How about the St. Louis Raiders?
Oh, gosh. That does not sound
Talk
very
about
good.
boring.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be
sickening.
fun. That'd be fun. The St. Louis Raiders. The St. Louis Raiders.
The Josh and I have to say it during our updates.
I laugh the laugh of the laugh.
Blake Bortles, number 23, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, okay, hold on a second. You know something? He was the number 3 overall pick. He was sacked 55 times and had 17 interceptions in just 13 starts, and you put him number 23? You're a jackass.
It's not even the top 25 list.
No, it should not be. You know what? This is the spot where Tony Romo should be.
Not according to the experts and not according to Skippy there, Jeff.
The experts are wrong because they're looking at it at one season. I'm looking at it over his
How are they
freaking life
qualified
of his
to be
career.
experts?
Huh?
Ask.
I don't know. They're so biased toward Dallas.
What did you say, Josh?
How are they qualified to be experts, yet they never played on a football field?
And not only that, 90% of the time they're wrong.
Yep.
And then they're all upset the day after because then the Cowboys lose their game. Then they're feeling like, well, what happened? Why did they blow the lead? How could the Cowboys do this?
Do you want to know something? Here at Sports World Radio, we're 90% right, and those guys are 90% wrong.
I agree. The next quarterback that we got, Sam Bradford, number 24 of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, way to go, Eagles. You got yourself a number 24 ranked son of a bitch. Woo!
And don't forget, Chip Kelly's got a big decision to make with the number of quarterbacks that he has in Philadelphia.
No, that's your starting quarterback right there, Sam Bradford.
Well, I can't wait to rip the Eagles during NFL Real Talk this year with that fiasco.
I know, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be
Number
awesome.
25, the last one, Nick Foles of the St. Louis Rams.
Yeah, so they just swapped Bradford and Foles.
That's right.
Okay, now sitting on the outside at number 26, because they put a bonus in there at number 26, they call it the rest, but they got RG3's picture there.
Yeah, Josh, RG3.
He's in like the bottom 3 of the NFL quarterbacks for me. All he does is run. He can't throw. He gets sacked a million times.
And then he gets hurt.
And he's a crybaby. He lets his daddy make his decisions for him.
Look at Shaba. Romo is about par with Andy Dalton. I happen to think, personally, my personal thoughts on this, I think Andy Dalton's a better quarterback than Tony Romo.
Not according to Jerry.
You want to know something? You put Andy Dalton on the Dallas Cowboys and get rid of freaking Tony Romo, they win a Super Bowl. They win more. They
know about that.
Okay, you know what?
Look at this.
They win more playoff games.
Girlfriend RG3.
They win more They'll win more playoff games with Andy Dalton as their quarterback than they will with Tony Romo. I'm just saying.
Josh, you were flipping out on the floor, probably laughing when you saw that Romo was number 4. You were like, "Oh my gosh!"
I told you guys this when you guys called me. Tony Romo does not deserve to be in any top 10 list of any football category.
No, I agree with you whatsoever.
Well, according to what Vinny says here, going back to number 4 real quickly, because the ring is still the thing he doesn't have in contrast to top 3, critics won't back off until he's playing in the Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys. But that doesn't mean the necessary athleticism and winning qualities aren't there for Tony Romo.
Yeah, the only reason why the Cowboys made the playoffs last year was DeMarco Murray, and he's no longer there.
Exactly. Freaking humps.
Josh can't get it. Why?
I don't get it either. I don't get it neither, man.
Journalistic integrity going down the tubes.
What's going to happen with that? What's going to happen with that Cowboys offensive line? Romo gets sacked, gets hurt, and then you wonder who their backup quarterback's going to be.
The overrated line.
What do they got? A 36-year-old as their backup?
I think so.
Right? They got a 36-year-old as their backup.
The only thing I knew about the Cowboys offensive line was that Hulk Hogan's daughter was married to one of them at a time.
Who?
Brooke.
Was married to who?
One of the Cowboys offensive linemen. I forgot his name.
Is she still married to him?
No, they got divorced after a month.
Oh, nice.
Before we go to the first update, Browning says this, Josh. He goes, RG3 is Gary's girlfriend for the rest of his life is a Redskin.
Tying to not.
Couldn't even figure that out, could he?
Because Gary One Arm believes that this is the year the Redskins win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you better keep believing. Your freaking quarterback couldn't even make the top 25 list.
Gary One Arm's going to be so embarrassed this year that he won't even be in the chat room.
Well, he's never in the chat room because he's sleeping right now.
On that note, we got to go to our first update of the day.
You're listening to Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, and Josh Lopez on
Sports World Radio.
All right, let's run to this update really quick. This update is brought to you by The Flipper. It's at flipperflipper.com. Never, ever touch your toilet seat ever again. Head on over to flipperflipper.com. Take it away, Josh Lopez, with the first update of the day.
Thanks, buddy. Welcome, everybody. Sports World Radio here on a Friday. Right now it's 5:46 in the Central, which makes it 6:46 in the East. If you live in the West, figure it out for yourself. Right now, baseball action. That's right, folks. The second half of the season has started. We have one final today. The Kansas City Royals beat the Chicago White Sox 4-2. Some notable games tonight. We got the Mariners at the Yankees, Marlins at the Phillies, Rays at the Phillies, Rays at the Blue Jays, Baltimore taking on Detroit, Cubs at Braves. There's a day and night doubleheader with the White Sox, so there's a night game. For Sean's team, the Red Sox are in Anaheim to take on the Angels. That's a road game. And finally, the Padres will be taking on the Colorado Rockies. Some more news that came out today in the NBA. This is a refresher for anybody that missed yesterday's show. The Los Angeles Clippers signed free agent for Josh Smith, who played with the Houston Rockets last year. And some other news that just came out, Jeff. ABC will add to its NBA coverage next season with a debut of a Saturday night game in January. Here's the quote. Saturday night NBA on NBC will begin January 23rd on 2016 and be the first of 8 games that will be televised at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time throughout the end of the season. The network has previously aired Sunday doubleheaders and now will air 1 game Saturday night and 1 game on Sunday. This update's been brought to you by The Flipper. Go to flipperflipper.com for more information. We'll be back for break. Me and Jeff will preview the WWE Battleground event this Sunday coming up next. And at the top of the hour is the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour with the big bag of win himself, Frank Sprakel. We'll be back with more Sports World Radio.
Welcome to the Man Manual. Man comes with a multifunctional casing known as skin. It is remarkable. Warning, standard body wash can cause damage to man's skin. Maintain it properly with Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. It cleans man and protects skin from dryness. This will keep man's skin remarkable, even under extreme testing. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. Skin care built in. Also, freshen man's exterior with new Aqua Impact Body Wash.
Why does consultant Jerry Howell stay at La Quinta?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Because only with La Quinta can Jerry instant hold the room tonight using just his phone number. And then power down for tomorrow on his pillow top bed. And when Jerry's refreshed, you know what he does?
We need ideas, people. Think.
Synergistic integration.
Genius.
He thinks outside the box.
I'm going for it. No.
La Quinta Inns and Suites take care of you so you can take care of business. Instant hold your next stay on your smartphone at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author
actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
All right, welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. Joining us, like he does each every day, for the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour, which we haven't gotten to yet. Here's our producer and program director, Josh Lopez. It is Friday, the Friday before pay-per-view. We usually do this in the second hour, but we're really busy in the second hour, so we're pushing it up, and we're going to do it a little quicker than we normally do, and there's not a lot of matches. There's a pay-per-view event for WWE coming this Sunday. Josh and I are going to talk about it for the next 10 minutes. All right, buddy, let's go.
Yes, it's the 3rd annual WWE Battleground event from St. Louis, Missouri. We were just talking about the St. Louis Raiders, a potential NFL team down the road.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Besides baseball and the occasional hockey bandwagon fans in St. Louis is well known for being a old school wrestling town. And let's get into it. Right now, the first match for the pre-show is R-Truth versus King Barrett, and the winner of the match gets to be the undisputed King of the Ring. So these two have been feuding back and forth over the crown that King Barrett has. And so I got King Barrett in this match.
Yeah, with a fake crown that R-Truth has, with a plunger and a freaking Burger King crown.
Yeah, he's the new Santino.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. Thank you, man. I was trying to figure out what was going on there, but that is perfect. He is the new Santino.
Yeah, Santino had to retire, so they needed a new comedy character.
Yeah, he had to retire because he was a pansy.
Speaking of Santino, if you guys are looking for cool wrestling interviews, I got that uploaded on my Spreaker page. Let's get to the next one.
Hey, who'd you interview this week?
I got to interview the co-host of Ric Flair's podcast. Ric Flair got a podcast now, and the co-host's name is Conrad Thompson. Really, really nice guy. And then some other interviews, like you can see on there, I interviewed a couple guys that just left TNA.
Okay, did any of those guys charge you $100?
No.
Exactly.
Those were free.
Exactly. Exactly, you schmuck. You know who I'm talking about, too, don't you?
Yep.
Exactly.
That guy that charged me $100 is one half of the TNA Tag Team Champions.
Well, he's a loser. So in other words, he's a tag team champion with that stupid-ass guy that played in Big Brother?
No. They're not the tag team champions.
They're not the tag team champions no more?
No.
I can't believe that.
Let's get to the next match. We got hometown boy Randy Orton against Sheamus.
Well, it's a hometown boy. What do you think's going to happen?
I actually think Randy Orton's going to win.
Of course.
I got a reason why. And Sheamus is the bad guy heel, so he's not really negatively affected if he loses the match, even though he has the briefcase.
Well, yeah, losing the match, he's not losing the briefcase.
True.
So, and it's Randy Orton's hometown, and it's it's his first match in a while, correct?
Yeah.
There you go.
I see a lot of people complain about seeing Randy Orton and Sheamus a lot, but here's the thing, Jeff. That's what not a lot of people pay attention to, the little things. Randy Orton and Shane had a lot of matches on Raw over the years, but they really never had pay-per-view feuds. I only remember one in 2010 that went for 3 months, but that was it.
Yeah,
So maybe this one continues on.
It should. Maybe they end up continuing on where Randy Orton and they give him a shot to win the money in the the Money in the Bank briefcase from him.
All right, here we go. Here's a match I'm wondering if you're interested in. It's the WWE Tag Team titles. We got the champions, the Primetime Players, against Jeff's favorite team, the New Day.
New Day sucks.
New Day got destroyed in Japan.
Yeah, I
on
know,
4th
man.
of July.
You haven't heard too much from them either since that, man. They just got destroyed in Japan, and then on Monday night they didn't do too good either, did they?
Yeah, coming off of Monday night, it seems like Mark Henry's going to be like the mentor of the Primetime Players.
I'm okay with that.
So he could be in the side while Xavier Woods constantly interferes.
I'm okay with that.
I see something where these two teams continue to feud with each other, and then they all come as one big faction.
Oh, great!
Like a new nation of domination.
Right. Great. That's all we need. That's all I needed. I don't even want to say what I'm thinking.
All right. So you got Primetime Players?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
All right. Well, what was your thoughts on that Divas segment on Raw on Monday, since I have you on here?
I was kind of shocked that they brought all those divas out.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like it that they're bringing some help for Paige.
Yeah. Now, if they do a big 3-way tag team match with all those girls in it, would you be interested in that match, or would that be your making dinner time?
I'd be interested in that match. I think. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I might. Well, see, I could always put it on my my iPad.
Well, you can make dinner during the R-Truth match.
Well, that's the preview match, right?
Yeah, that's the pre-show.
Yeah, that's
match.
a 4:30 in the afternoon, 3:30 in the afternoon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Who the freak wants to eat dinner then?
Yeah.
I might just wait till it's over and eat dinner after.
Yeah. Here's the next one, Jeff. Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt.
Now that match is very interesting. I guarantee you that match is going to go a long time.
I think this match is going to steal the show. I'm really looking forward to this one. These two are going to have a physical brawl. A lot of people hate on Roman Reigns, but he's been having some of the best matches on pay-per-view since WrestleMania.
I like
and I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt in this one, actually.
I can't stand that guy.
I think I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt because they keep bringing in Dean Ambrose and trying to have Ambrose help Reigns get his mind focused instead of having Wyatt play mind games with him. I think Ambrose is going to do something accidentally on purpose to cost Reigns the match, and then Ambrose is turning into a bad guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why are they going to do that?
They all correlate with each other. I mean, Ambrose feuded with Bray Wyatt a couple months ago, remember?
Yeah, but I kind of like to see Roman Reigns beat him.
You got Reigns?
Yeah, I got Reigns. I'm taking Reigns. I'd like to see Reigns beat him. I like to see Dean Ambrose get inside of Reigns and say, "Come on, man!" Right, before the match, "Come on, man! Get your head together. Get in there." And he does it, and then he comes out and praises him and all. I don't want to see no changing of sides.
I think this could be a fun physical match. If you guys like hard-hitting brawls, this one's gonna be for sure. Here's the next match here: John Cena versus Kevin Owens for the U.S. title. Now Kevin Owens is no longer the NXT champion.
I know. And what did I say? If he loses the match to Vin Fowl or whatever, to Vin, right?
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen, correct?
You think Owens is winning the U.S. title?
Yep. I think so.
I'm kind of 50-50 on this because Owens having a rematch for the NXT title on the TakeOver show in Brooklyn the night before SummerSlam. So I don't know if you have your NXT guy beat your United States champion on an NXT show. That's where I'm kind of mixed up here and there.
Say that again?
I think something like screwy happens, and I think Cesaro costs Owens the match.
Say that again?
I think something screwy is going to happen, and Cesaro screws Owen out of the title.
You said on Saturday night? Owens is fighting Saturday night?
Yeah, NXT's having a takeover special on the network on Saturday night at the Barclays Center before SummerSlam.
Okay, and what's he fighting in?
He's fighting against Finn Balor for a rematch for the NXT title.
Well, he ain't going to win it. Finn Balor's going to keep the title, and he's going to win Sunday night. Watch. That's what they're climaxing to. I feel it in my bones. Because I bet you John Cena's got a movie to go and do.
True. I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens. You know what? Forget it. I'm going with John Cena.
I want to see Cena beat him because I want Kevin Owens to shut up already.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that fat bastard.
It's 7 p.m. Eastern
Yeah,
time.
no, we got one more.
Hold
on, Sean. We got one more, Sean. Hold on. We're going fast. We're trying as fast as we can. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I want to see Cena win, but I think Kevin Owens is going to win it because I think that's where they're going with it.
Kevin Owens is like the Canadian Pablo Sandoval.
Yeah, he's a fat bastard, man.
Whoa! Leave the panda out of that.
He's got the same shape as the panda.
True.
Oh, crime!
The only difference is he doesn't look at social media.
Right, and the only difference between Kevin Owens and the panda, Kevin Owens is more athletic than the panda.
Yep.
Oh, you too. That's bad.
Okay, then we got Rollins and Lesnar for the WWE World Title. That's the main event.
This match should be in a cage so Rollins can't run away.
I think Rollins wins. Triple H turns on him, and Sheamus cashes in his Money in the Bank briefcase.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's too soon to give the title back to Brock.
Or does Brock win the title and Triple H comes out to congratulate him, and then does his thing to Brock, puts him in his pedigree or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Sheamus comes out and wins the title that way.
I can see that happening, but Triple H and Brock Lesnar already feuded a couple of times. Would you like to see that again?
No, I don't want to see that again, but I want to see Brock, because then that just pisses Brock Lesnar off and want Brock Lesnar to win the title back again.
True.
That's how they keep him going for the title.
Yeah. That's Battleground this Sunday. I'm sure they'll add more matches with the Triple Threat IC Championship match being canceled.
I think they should put Mark Henry in that match and have Big Show, Mark Henry, and The Miz go at each other.
Whoever wins that match fights right back at SummerSlam?
Correct.
All right.
You like that?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's what they should do. Whoever wins that match, and you
or you could put Rusev in there.
You put Rusev in there too. Make it a fatal 4-way. Poor freaking Miz.
Skinny Miz guy against three monsters.
Exactly right.
Perfect.
That'd be awesome.
Hire us now.
That's right. That'd be awesome. All right, we're going to run to our top of the hour break. We're going to bring in Frank Spranky. You're listening to Jeff Escott, Showman, and Josh Lopez on
Sports World Radio.
Yeah, you two freaks.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family.
We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, "Is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us." And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain was coming from.
Warriors should know that resources are available. Learn more at realwarriors.net.
Every parent wants the safest and healthiest products for their family. That's why I created The Honest Company. I was just a concerned mom with a crazy dream. A wish that there was a company that I could rely on that did all of the hard work for me. I'm Jessica Alba, and The Honest Company was my dream.
LegalZoom has helped 1 million businesses successfully get started, including Jessica's. Launch your dream at LegalZoom today. Call us. We're here to help.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until wait. Don't too.
Don't wait until it's too late. Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on Sport. I can't even stop laughing. You guys are cracking me up, man. Hey, listen, before we get any further, if you haven't joined Sports World Radio Sport Shorts, please do. Head on over to sportsworldradio.com/sport shorts and sign up today, because the conversation that just went on during the commercial break was pretty damn funny, because it sounded like Frank was calling in from Mars.
And we were having a great time at Sports World
Dude, wait,
Radio.
what did that mean? I'm an historic figure in society since I'm the first dude to walk on Mars?
Well, actually...
And speaking of historic, we had to remind Sean to not be like a prehistoric dinosaur when he says
Bull
Sports
crap.
World Radio.
Actually...
That's professional and to the point,
Actually,
young man.
Frank,
You may be producer, but that's professional and to the point. I'll drink to that, yeah.
Hey, actually, Frank,
Hey,
actually...
don't drink it on air.
Frank, actually, it sounded like you were calling in from the toilet bowl itself.
Hey, you know what today is, don't you?
What's that, buddy?
Dude, Freaky Friday.
Oh,
Freaky,
that's right.
Freaky Friday.
We got a Freaky.
Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday.
You know what, Frank? Nice singing, but that's boring. Let's get on to the subject.
Hey, before we...
got some stuff to talk about before the Skippy quotes, right, Jeff?
Yeah, we got... Yeah, so for the...
Yeah, born to one person. I've been entertaining the entire world since 1981.
Well, I feel sorry for him. So before we get any further, guys, tomorrow, Josh Lopez and Frank Sprankle are actually going to meet for the first time, and they live in the same damn city, and they've never met before. That's historic right there, boys and girls.
Hey, I wanted to meet him sooner, but you know what? What will the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals bring out?
Hey, I don't care what happens tomorrow. I'm getting a replica World Series ring.
Oh, you also know there's a pregame ceremony before the game.
Yep,
Oh, great.
that's why we're going early.
Yeah, I know. You better listen. I'm going to say this. You better be with me by 11:30, because if you want to get your World Series ring, you better get in the ballpark when the gates open.
Don't worry, we'll get that out of the way.
See, I said the same thing to him the other day, Frank. You better get there early, because they're giving away rings. That place is going to be packed.
Dude, I'm always there early. Dude, Pat, it's going to be hot.
Okay, so how far is the stadium from you, Frank?
For U.S. Cellular Field, maybe 20 to 25 minutes.
And from Josh?
I'll look right now. I don't know.
Not as long, not as a distance. And trust me, I'm cruising on the Dan Ryan. By the way, my car was fixed today. I finally have.
I'm taking the train over there, actually.
There you
He's taking the
go.
red line.
There you go. And you guys know where you're meeting and everything?
Yes, we do. We'll be meeting. Why don't we meet right by where the old park used to be?
Yep.
Then when that happens, after you go to the White Sox game, then Frank, you take Josh to Wrigley Field and go to a Cubs game.
And then I want
That's actually a great idea.
I want you boys to be carrying some signs that says Sports World Radio on them.
Hey,
Dude,
Jeff,
it's not on national TV. It's only on TV in Chicago and Kansas City.
That's okay. I'm good with that. Let's get Sports World Radio out there in Chicago and Kansas City.
Belongs out of those two places.
Hey,
so
Jeff,
what? CSN Chicago and Fox Sports Kansas City. What are the odds they're going to show sport? Well, they might show it on Fox Sports Kansas City, but I don't know about CSN Chicago. Maybe.
What, Frank?
So it's 24 minutes driving from my house, and then 52 minutes on the train.
52 minutes on the train or 24 minutes driving.
You can sleep and take a nap right there, Josh, on the
Well,
train.
I don't have a license, and I don't know how to drive. So.
Yeah, so he'll take a nap on the train and wake up freaking naked.
Well, you do know it's going to be 95 degrees tomorrow.
Shaba has a question for you, gentlemen. Sprank and Lopez meeting up. Can Chi-Town handle that?
I don't think so.
Chi-Town can handle anything I do.
I don't think so.
Torn down.
I don't think
It's
so.
going to be like the second Chicago Fire tomorrow.
I want to see some pictures of you two guys together.
That could be arranged.
Smile nice for the camera.
Yeah, I want to see some selfies of you two pricks.
Yeah, I'll look up.
Yeah, make sure you're looking up.
Hey, leave me out of that. Don't even go there.
That's right. Make sure you're looking up. I want to see some selfies of you guys outside the stadium, inside the stadium. Yeah. Let's get some good selfies. We'll put them on.
I got a good idea. I got a good shot. I got a good shot. We'll do it on the ramp, on the north ramp where you got the downtown skyline in the background. That make you happy?
I can show Frank around the area where the last Chicago World Series was at.
There you
All
go.
the nice
Hey
memorabilia
Josh,
stuff.
you know the area? You know across the street on 35th, there used to be a ballpark there. That's a parking lot.
Yeah.
Can I tell you? I used to watch games in that parking lot.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to go. You never had a chance to go inside Old Comiskey Park. I did a few times.
No, I did not. They got a bar there now too, across the street from the.
You don't remember McCuddy's?
No,
he probably doesn't.
No, McCuddy's. Let me tell you this though. McCuddy's used to be across the street from where Old Comiskey Park stood, on the south end of 35th Street. It was torn down in 1989 to make room for construction of what is now U.S. Cellular Field. Interesting. Babe Ruth, when the White Sox would play the Yankees in a doubleheader, Babe Ruth, in between games, in his Yankee uniform, used to go across the street to McCuddy's and have a beer or two, and then come back for the second game.
Nice.
He used to do that, seriously.
Nice.
In his Yankee uniform.
Wow.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
I guess it's time to get into the reason why I actually came in 30 minutes ago.
Ladies and gentlemen,
there it goes, son.
It's Friday, July 17th.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Frankie Friday. And it's 7-11 on the east, 4-11 on the west, which means we've got the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. How does the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour brought to you by Josh?
By the way, I had a message earlier this morning, Jeff, from Ryan's Dick is Blazing. And
who?
And he said that unless you're on CBS or ESPN, you don't have the right to call yourself an expert.
Well, then neither do you, because you ain't on them either.
And I think he's upset because Jeff got him fired, and that's why he's starting to go after Jeff.
Now he's finally going in. Now he's
Frank wants to know what his nickname is, Jeff.
Ryan's Dick's Blazing?
Yeah, Ryan's Dick of Blazing.
Well, that's
He's an idiot.
That's his name.
That's his actual birth last name.
Blazing is his last name. His first name is Dick, right?
Ryan Blazing.
What's his name? Ryan Blazing, right?
Well, his actual name is Ryan Dirk Blazing, like Dirk Nowitzki, but
Dirk.
Yeah, the other two words in the middle part works.
That's right.
All messed up.
It's Ryan Dirk Blazing, so we just changed the two letters and call him Ryan's Dick is Blazing.
He doesn't like you that much.
Well, I got him fired from his job. That's what happens. That's what happens when you take on me in Sports World Radio and you badmouth me. I come back and badmouth you 20 times harder, and you end up losing your job and getting fired. Don't screw with me, bitch.
Do you think he also likes Skip Bayless that much?
I don't know.
He is. He's a Skippy supporter there, Frank. He thinks the world is Skippy.
Oh, yeah, I got a good idea. Jeff, would you mind a handicap debate? You take on Skip Bayless and Ryan Dick's Blazing.
No, I can. The more the merrier, man. Hey, listen, I got a 6-shooter. Bring 4 more people. I'll take 6 people on at once. I don't care.
Hey,
remember that convention you went to and you're ripping a bunch of Cowboys fans?
Yeah, I had 12 people in front of me. Ping, 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 ping.
I remember that, and the Cowboys fans were probably saying, yeah, Jeff's right. You know, Romo's only won 2 playoff games. By the way, Frank, how did that feel when you saw that Romo was ranked number 4 on that top 25 list, huh?
He's ahead of Andrew Luck.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Andrew Luck, Eli, Peyton Manning, Joe Flacco.
Russell Wilson, Drew Brees.
He's ahead of Russell Wilson and Andrew Luck.
Drew Brees. And Eli Manning. And Peyton Manning.
They're praising Tony
Wait a
Romo.
minute, he's ahead of Drew Brees as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he goes from 10 to 4. He goes up 6. How was he even in the top 10 to begin with?
That's Josh. You want to answer that?
Journalism's going down the tubes. It's that simple. Let's get one quote in before we hit the commercial break. We probably will get to the Skippy quotes after this.
Well, I need
All
a
right,
shot.
Ready? Yes. Skippy Bayless said that my Chicago Cubs better win the NL Central this year.
Wait a minute. I thought he was all against the Chicago Cubs. Now all of a sudden he's saying my Chicago Cubs better win the NL Central.
Come on, Frank. They better turn it around or Skippy's going to be mad.
Skippy's going to be mad. What's he going to do?
Throw a temper tantrum.
Is he going to cry?
Yes. Shut up, bitch.
And now all of a sudden, Jeff, it's all my Chicago Cubs.
Yeah, I don't get that. I thought he hated the Chicago Cubs.
He does.
There's more to that after this commercial break.
You're listening to Jeff Escow, Sean Man, Josh Lopez, Frank Sprinkle on
Sports World Radio.
I'm
fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
What kind of person gets to work in the sunshine instead of an office? This kind of person. I am the new way to work. I do have an office. I'm just not chained to it. It's a Regis office at one of the nicest addresses in the city. I don't have a lease, so I don't have to budget for stuff like phones, IT guys, and artwork for the lobby. Instead, I pay one low monthly rate that gives me a beautiful lobby that impresses my clients, a friendly receptionist, a fully furnished office, a place to meet, and a place to brainstorm with my fellow new way to workers. We wonder why more people don't realize that the new way to work is the best way to work. I come here because I want to, not because I have to. I am the new way to work, and I'd like you to join me.
Start now and get 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES or visit regis.com/TV.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. We got Josh Lopez, the producer of the show, on the line with us. We got Frank Sprinkle on the show, Freaky Frankie Friday, because he couldn't make it yesterday, so we got him in today. We're in the middle of Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. Take it away there, Mr. Josh Lopez.
Skippy Bayless said that this year's MLB All-Star Game was boring and that Pete Rose did not deserve a round of applause from the Cincinnati crowd.
Oh, Jeff.
Sorry, I'd care less about the first. I want to talk about the Pete Rose matter here.
All right, go ahead.
What?
It's a bashing. Go ahead.
Listen, does he hate Pete Rose? Dude, look at the respect Pete Rose has in Cincinnati. I dare Skip Bayless to ever walk into Cincinnati, what type of respect he's going to get.
Frank, not according to Skippy. Skippy can't stand him, and that's why he said that he shouldn't be back in MLB or working as an analyst.
Well, there's a lot of people. Actually, it's with Fox Sports, and I got to applaud Fox Sports. What, does Skip Bayless hate Fox Sports now?
And Jeff, what's your thoughts about it? That he dislikes the All-Star Game this year and says that Pete Rose shouldn't get a round of applause.
If he disliked the Cincinnati All-Star Game, Wait until the San Diego All-Star game coming up next year.
You know what's going to happen? He'll come right down there first take, and Jeff's going to be all over
San
the party
Diego,
around.
San Diego Padres today revealed their 2016 All-Star logo.
Oh, I gotta check it out. Oh, by the way, should we have the pregame entertainment be Jeff Escow and Skip Bayless in the debate pregame before the All-Star game?
I'm telling you something, Frank. Next year during the All-Star, when it's here for the weekend and the week and everything, I'm going to find that son of a bitch. I'm going down there. I'm jumping on the trolley. I'm foregoing the show for 2 freaking days. I'm going to go find this son of a bitch, and I'm taking my recorder down there, and I'm going to do a debate right there with just me and him.
But we should have other people. By the way, it looks nice. I like the color contrast of the Padres.
All right, Frank, here's my suggestion. Save up your money. We'll get our cooking all taken care of for this debate.
You know what? I think everybody should be out here for the All-Star game next. I think Sports World Radio should come down to San Diego for the All-Star game next year, and we should do live shows.
Oh, yeah, I agree. And not only
save up
that,
your money.
you know, I was thinking about next year's All-Star game. It was great having the Fantastic Four of every Major League franchise.
That was
you
cool.
Had Pete Rose. Jeff, you're going to love this. Next year, you have to have a Tony Gwynn tribute.
Well, they will, because there's a Tony Gwynn statue out there in the ballpark area. So there's a statue out there. So you know damn well that they're going to do something for Tony Gwynn. You know they're going to.
Pregame.
Josh, just remember to save up your money now for San Diego for July next year.
You too, buddy.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, you're right.
We'll get everybody out
San
here.
Diego, not the historical museum in Massachusetts.
No, and not
We can get into the game.
Well, yeah, we'll go down there. We'll hang out. We'll freaking get tickets for the Home Run Derby. We'll get tickets for the All-Star game. We'll have a blast.
Oh, I'm in.
Well,
all right, Josh, you in? Come on, Josh.
I'll think about it. Just like I had to think about it if I'm dressing up for this Halloween show.
You know, and then
jeez.
right, and then you guys stay for Wednesday, and then we all do the show together on Wednesday, and we tell everybody our experience, and that'll be the whole show for 2 hours. It'll be freaking awesome.
Wait,
yeah.
about a Halloween show?
Yeah, we'll
Frank.
talk to you later about that. Don't worry.
Yeah, go ahead. Next Skippy quote.
Skippy Bayless said that, mine.
Use the torture.
My New York Yankees should trade for Albert Pujols before the trade deadline.
Shut up, Skip.
Like Los Angeles is going to make that deal.
Yeah.
Like the Angels are going to make that deal.
Yeah, the guy's finally playing up to his potential, and they're going to make that deal? Yeah, lots of luck with that.
Pujols finally found his swing since going to Los Angeles.
Correct.
Now the Skippy wants Pujols to go to New York?
Correct. Yeah, because he finally found his swing.
Well, if he found his swing, what are the odds he's going anywhere?
Nowhere.
Yeah, shut up.
Hump.
Yeah, shut up, Skip. Like
Well, you're not gonna like this one, Sean. Skippy Bayless said that my Boston Red Sox should fire John Farrell before the trade deadline.
What the heck? Come on. They ended the first half strong, and you're saying you want to fire him? You're a dumb idiot.
I actually agree with him on that one.
I actually agree with him on that. Yeah, sure you would.
I've been calling for John Farrell to be fired all season, but nobody listens to me.
I think that could happen at the end of the season.
Oh, 3 against 1.
He's got an extension.
Oh, look at the Panda, dude. The Panda is doing what while looking at an Instagram photo during the game?
Hey, Sean, just because he signed an extension don't mean crapola.
It does mean crapola. The guy, look what they're at. They're only 5 games under. They're still
asking us, Sean.
It only means anything to you, buddy, not to anybody else.
Oh,
you know what that?
Sean, let me ask you this. I want to ask you this. Could you imagine if what Panda did when let's say Jim Leland was managing the Red Sox? I'll tell you this. Panda would be off the team if Jim Leland was managing the Red Sox.
It was an accident. He was just on his Instagram, and it was just an accident. I was a little bit depressed because he was on his Instagram.
That 5-year extension that he signed ain't worth the paper he signed on it.
Yeah, Jeff, when he called me in that Skype conference call that day, he sounded like he was having a midlife crisis. I actually felt bad for him.
Crisis, for Christ's sake.
Well, you're only freaking, 28?
Yeah, it was a sad thing because he didn't deserve to get treated like that.
Yes, he did.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Yes, he did. He brought it upon himself. Yes, he did.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Get to the next Skippy quote.
Why don't you just accept responsibility for your actions, Panda?
Oh, zip your lips, Greg. Next Skippy quote.
Skippy Bayless said that my Pittsburgh Pirates will take on my New York Yankees in the World Series, and it'll be a 7-game series.
Who was the second team?
The New York Yankees.
So he's got the Pirates and the Yankees in the World Series?
Yes,
Yes,
this
sir.
year.
1960 World Series.
Did he say that yesterday, too?
Nope.
Yeah, but he actually came out with how many games that would be today.
Who did he say is going to win?
He said the Yankees were going to win.
Yeah, that's because the Pirates ain't making the freaking playoffs.
Not according to Wes now, Jeff, because he believes that the Pirates are going to be in deep contention.
I don't care what Wes
confused
believes.
here. I'm confused. Didn't Skip Bayless just claim the Chicago Cubs as being mine, the Pittsburgh Pirates as being mine, and then he claimed the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees as being mine? He's claimed 2 teams from each league as being mine. Who's what?
That's just the beginning,
That's
dude.
the question. Hey, Shaba, yeah, maybe Frank and I do look at Instagram chicks on random occasions, but we're not professional baseball players. You're supposed to focus on what's going on in the field, not what's going on in your damn social media. I give him credit for actually checking out a girl, unlike our own Sean Mann here. But still, you got to focus on the game.
Oh,
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with the glue.
He was rat bastard in the mud. Move
Hey,
on.
I got a good idea. Hey, Sean, how about you do your job? Do your job. You know what? How about
Hey,
Bill
be
Belichick
neutral.
says- yeah, Bill Belichick says do your job. Why does
Be fair.
to do his job?
That's why I
Be
got
fair.
a shirt that says "Do your job." Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the next one. Skippy Bayless said that the NHL should go on strike so there's no hockey next year.
That
Oh,
just makes
I guess
absolutely
he's
no
saying
sense.
he doesn't want to see any hockey this year.
NHL's my second favorite sports, Skippy. And
I'm
you wanna
okay with
go on
that.
strike, you idiot.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, sure.
I love the NHL. Dude, you should see playoff
Well, I
hockey.
guess Ron
It's arguably
Gallo
the
can't
best.
come on.
Yeah, we wouldn't have a Ron Gallo segment, I'll tell you that, but I'm okay. We could bring Ron in and talk about other sports stuff.
Well, I wouldn't miss the Blackhawks because of 3 lucky cups they won. Yeah.
3-6. End of story.
Oh,
Dynasty.
bull crap.
Here's the next one. Skippy Bayless said that Charles Barkley should compete in the next Masters.
Oh my goodness! Oh my! Did he really say that? I have a hard. Dude,
Yes, it did.
That made maybe the most boneheaded comment of the week.
I'll be confidential with this. There's a lot of quotes today I found from YouTube. He was on a radio today. He didn't really say that much on there today, Jeff, but I took a lot of quotes from YouTube today.
Why, from the radio show that he was on?
Yeah, because this TV show's preempted again today. He has some thoughts about that. I'll say that in a minute, but go ahead.
Excellent, because of the golf, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. I love when they preempt his show.
Hey, Jeff, what's your thoughts about this? That Skippy thinks that Charles Barkley should enter the Masters next year.
The guy on the front 9
Yep.
will shoot 105. He should not be.
Barkley, listen, is Charles Barkley going to come out and say Charles Barkley is the only individual on earth that can beat Jordan Spieth? Is that what he's going to say next?
I'm sure that's what Skippy's going to say next.
Oh my gosh!
Well, Skippy said that he's better than Tom Watson.
Oh my God!
You're such an idiot, Skip. You can't even play golf.
You'd probably be like, Jeff Eskow, you're a golf instructor. Can you teach me how to play golf?
Nope.
No, let me debate you, then I'll think about it.
Nope.
Right, Jeff?
Nope. I'm not teaching you crap.
No, you know what you're going to teach him? Proper sports knowledge. That's what you're going to teach him.
Yep.
First the debate,
Dan
and then
Skippy.
then a golf match, and then Eskow just whoops him.
Skippy Bale said that my San Antonio Spurs will have more than 72 wins next year.
I doubt it.
Oh.
Doubt it.
Anybody wants to believe in that?
Can we put Sports World Radio at stake?
Frank, what are you doubting it for? The Spurs were the clear winners of the offseason. What the heck, man?
It's only been 1 month of the off season. How
Look
are
at
the
all the moves
winners?
they've made. Look at all the moves they've made.
I ain't buying that.
Moved, I'll admit that.
Jeff, what's your thoughts about that?
I don't have any.
How about the Spurs?
Well, I'll say this: there's no team with any roster in today's NBA that would be able to break the Bulls' 95-96 record. It's just not happening.
Maybe
There's
there's
no team values in any of the teams in the NBA.
The Miami Heat with LeBron and all them couldn't do it. They couldn't
Nope.
come close.
Nope. You think anybody else is going to do it?
Well, the Warriors did win 67 last year. They did come close.
Look what Laura says. Skippy comes across like a teenage girl, desperately trying to keep up with the popular kids.
Skippy Bayless said that he wants to take Triple H's spot.
Oh my goodness, it goes from bad to worse with the Charles Barkley, now this.
Oh my God.
Anything, Jeff?
He can't even.
He can't even take Stephanie's spot.
He can't. Listen, he's got enough time doing his own show, let alone taking somebody else's spot.
He doesn't even prepare for his own show.
I know,
He
it's
has people
ridiculous.
write his stuff.
It's ridiculous.
He's an idiot.
Does Skip Bayless know English?
One last Skippy quote of the day, folks. And here we go. Get ready for the zapping, buddy. Skippy Bayless said that,
Oh, the pain, the torture.
my New England Patriots will beat my New York Jets, my Buffalo Bills, and my Miami Dolphins.
Do you know what that was like? It was like the grand finale of a fireworks show.
In the AFC East this year. So he's predicting the Patriots to win the AFC East.
Yeah, well, Skippy, I can agree with you a little bit there, because when Brady gets the suspension reduced, watch out for the Patriots.
Well, I kind of chuckled when he actually said it in that quote, Jeff. My this, my that, my this. four in one sentence.
Shouldn't he be dead by now?
I would hope so.
Somebody's got to wipe this.
All those shocks. I mean, how can somebody take that much torture?
Somebody's got to wipe this douche canoe out.
And I know just the person who's going to do it, Jeff, who wants to debate him.
If I get my
Any place,
hands on him, you
anytime.
bet your sweet ass I'm taking him down.
That's a wrap for this week's Skippy Bayless Bash Shower.
Dude, the sky is on the floor. Is the sky always on the floor?
I don't know, but you know what? It's time for our final update, right?
Oh, that's right. Final update of the day.
Let's get to our final update. This update is brought to you by the Flipper. Head on over to flipperflipper.com and get your Flipper today and never, ever touch your toilet seat ever again. It's the Flipper, and it's at flipperflipper.com. Take it away, Sean Mann, with the final update of the day.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much. 31 minutes after the hour on the 17th of July, 2015. In Major League Baseball, here's the action for the second half as it starts tonight. The Dodgers and the Nationals, no score in that game, top second. The Mariners are threatening against the Yankees, top second at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Marlins at the Phillies, Rays at the Blue Jays. Both of those games are scoreless. The Tigers, they strike for 2 runs against the Orioles. They lead 2-0 top half of the second inning. The Indians taking on the Reds right now, no score in that one. Interleague play, by the way, Josh and Frank. Royals taking on the White Sox. That was an afternoon final. This game goes to the Royals 4-2. The Cubs at the Braves. Pirates taking on the Brewers. Rangers at the Astros. Royals at the White Sox. This is actually the day-night doubleheader. Mets at the Cardinals. Giants taking on the Diamondbacks. The Red Sox taking on the Angels. And yes, John Farrell does have a job with the Red Sox. Twins at the Athletics. And the Rockies taking on the Padres. In the National Football League, no news yet to report on the Tom Brady suspension. However, Commissioner Goodell did say it would probably be by the end of July that the decision would be made about Tom Brady if he is going to have his suspension reduced from 4 games to 2 or maybe 1. However, there's a report coming out that Tom Brady may start the opener of the 2015 season against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Thursday night, September 10th. Rex Ryan made news today. By the way, Rex skydived 9,000 feet in a parachute. He said he loved doing it. He was ready to do it again. In the NBA, Ty Lawson has decided to enter the alcohol treatment after the DUI and having some difficulties with the law enforcement in Denver. That is your update for Sports World Radio, the last one. Remember, this update is brought to you by the Flipper at flipper.com. When we come back from this sports break and commercial break, an update for Sports Talk with Jeff Escow, Josh Lopez, Frank Sprankle, and Sean Mann. Be right back after the commercial.
Welcome to the Man Manual. Man comes with a multifunctional casing known as skin. It is remarkable. Warning, standard body wash can cause damage to man's skin. Maintain it properly with Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. It cleans man and protects skin from dryness. This will keep man's skin remarkable, even under extreme testing. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. Skin care built in. Also, freshen man's exterior with new Aqua Impact Body Wash.
Why does consultant Jerry Howell stay at La Quinta?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Because only with La Quinta can Jerry instant hold the room tonight using just his phone number. And then power down for tomorrow on his pillow top bed. And when Jerry's refreshed, you know what he does?
We need ideas, people. Think. Synergistic integration. Genius.
He thinks outside the box.
I'm going for it. No.
La Quinta Inns and Suites take care of you so you can take care of business. Instant hold your next stay on your smartphone at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. Joining us in the second hour of today's show is Frank Sprankle. We missed it yesterday, so he's here with us today for Frankie Friday. And, of course, the producer and program director of the show, Josh Lopez, joining us. Okay, so Frank said he had something he wanted to talk about, so let's go, buddy.
Yeah, you guys were talking in the first hour about how the NBA, at least in the update, the Glue mentioned how the NBA is going to be playing primetime games on ABC starting in January. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's January, right?
Correct.
That is correct.
January of 2016.
Okay, but there's a problem. Doesn't the NFL play wild card, divisional playoffs in that time frame?
Yes.
How does the NBA think they can be bigger than the NFL?
Yes.
My opinion
I don't think so.
My opinion is it's a bad move to do that because everybody's focusing on the NFL playoffs. Everybody's ready to get through the NFL, and then when that ends, then everybody starts slowly drifting their attention to the NBA after the Super Bowl with the NBA All-Star Game, and that's when things pick up in the month of March. Stupid move, Adam Silver.
Yeah, stupid move. What do you guys think of? Let me ask you guys this. What do you guys think of baseball airing on Fox in prime time?
I don't like it either.
I don't like it either because Saturday, listen, sports when it comes to national TV, unless it's the postseason, should be played in the afternoon, not at night. I've always liked the Saturday afternoon game of the week going back to when it was on NBC. I'm talking about baseball here. The NBA, I've always liked it on Sunday afternoons with the one or double headers on ABC.
Exactly.
That's how it should be, guys.
There's such a stretch throughout the baseball year where I get kind of zoned out for the season. I don't know why I, as the Glue, would like to watch baseball on prime time.
Josh?
None of the games intrigue me.
Josh, do you feel like the baseball seasons are starting to sometimes go a little bit slower, like you want it to just pick up and go really fast?
I think it's all over the place. I think that there's the scheduling with the interleague games get on my nerves. I don't think there's an avid flow of competition in the divisions as far as series are concerned with matchup-wise. And I'm not a fan of the structure of baseball now.
Let me ask you guys this. What about 154 games? It used to be
No.
154 games. There's some talk, Sean, about 154 games. Rob Manfred is giving it some consideration. Not a lot, but some.
All leagues should have 82 games at the max. That's it.
That's stupid. I don't want 154 games. Go with 162 and leave it.
Let me ask you this. 82 games, Josh, in terms of a Major League Baseball season as well?
Yeah.
Do you think they should schedule it not by series, but how the NBA and the NHL schedules it?
Yes.
That's what makes baseball special. Dude, that's what makes baseball special.
What's special about today's baseball?
Well, actually, the players have made the game slow and boring. That's why we have a clock.
I'll be honest. It's growing since the strike. Ever since that strike happened.
It's an outdated presentation of the old-time sport. Nothing is evolved with the presentation of baseball on the product or even on how TV market the games now.
I'll say this though,
it's the same as I saw it it's the same way as I saw it as a little kid.
Listen, Josh, the attendance is doing well at a number of major league ballparks. You got to check out these box scores like I do every morning.
Doing really well, Josh. What do you expect?
Hey, Peanut Gallery, I'm talking to Frank. Go ahead, Frank.
Yes. But here's the thing. That's what makes baseball special. Because if you take a look at the NBA and the NHL, it's played every other night. You'll have teams that will come in maybe for a game or two a year. I mean, take a look at, let's use the Kansas City Royals. We're going to be seeing the White Sox and the Royals. We could be seeing them. We see them a total of about 6 to 9 times coming into Chicago. That's what makes it special. If you want to see the Oakland A's, they come in 3 times. Or what about the Boston Red Sox, Sean? They come into the cell 3 times. Granted, it used to be a little more, but that has to do with pre-interleague play, though. Interleague play has taken away, I'll be honest, the value of the World Series and the All-Star game.
Well, you can blame Bud Selig for that because he's the one that decided to put the whole thing in with interleague play going back to the late 90s.
The only problem with that is if you take a look at, unfortunately, the strike, that's why you have interleague play. If it wasn't for the strike of 1994, we would not be talking about interleague play. If there was a deal before the cancellation of the season, then guess what? Interleague play would have never existed.
Jeff, what's your thoughts about all this, about NBA on one game for Saturday night, then on Sunday in January?
I think it
sucks. About
sucks.
154.
I think it sucks. I don't want no freaking games on Saturday. Put them both on Sunday. I got other crap to watch on Saturday, you freaking humps.
And don't people want to go clubbing? Don't people want to go clubbing?
Yeah. Who the hell wants to watch a game on Saturday night? That's not good, man. Don't put a game on Saturday night. Put 2 games on Sunday and shut the hell up.
The only 2 things I want is get rid of the All-Star rule for Major League Baseball. It's still stupid. And get rid of that stupid play-in game. Give me a break.
Oh, the play-in game is a home run for Major League Baseball, Sean.
No, it's not.
It's a home run. You got to earn. You got to win the division to go on to a series.
I agree with Frank on that one.
That is stupid to say. Come on. You're talking about
a stroke of genius. A stroke of genius. I'll tell you what, Bud Selig knocked it out of the park. He had a 550-foot homer by instituting those one-game playoffs. Yeah.
Frank, it takes us all the way into stinking November.
It's just one game, you doofus.
That doesn't matter. It should always end in the month of October, just like the Super Bowl should end in late January, and the NBA Finals should go till middle or late May instead of June.
But we can't live in the past. Things are going to play out the way it's going to play out.
Keep it short.
By the way, my sister.
You can't say keep it short, but you want a 162 game season. It makes no sense.
162 games does make sense because it's still popular with the
162 in one game, one game playoff for the wild card.
Yeah, except for the play-in game that shouldn't have been in there in the first place.
I'm happy it's there. You know, the Chicago Cubs would be in that one game playoff going to Pittsburgh right now.
I was kind of happy with it because the Pirates missed the playoffs because of it.
Let me ask you this, Sean. What are you
Even
going to
Jeff
think?
doesn't like it.
Okay, Sean. What happens if one year the Red Sox get that number 2 seed and they have to go on the road for a one-game playoff? Are you going to say that the Red Sox should not be in the postseason?
Probably, because it's a stupid rule.
Okay, what happens if the Red Sox go on and win the World Series as a result of winning that one-game playoff on the road?
Then I'll be happy.
Oh, then yeah, and you'll be thanking the one game playoff. Then you'll be thanking Bud Selig.
That's going butt backwards, man. That's like saying, oh, let's go back to your argument about Pablo Sandoval. You hated the guy for the majority of the time he was in baseball, but now you're his biggest fan.
Play the one-game playoff like we had a long time ago, and get rid of the one-game play-in. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Don't you like the excitement?
It's stupid. I mean, if it's a tie, yeah, you play a one-game playoff, then boom, you start the league divisional series.
What
then
you
got
call
league
stupid is a
championships,
genius.
league championship series, and then you got the World Series. Playoffs in October. It always ends. It always ends in October. We don't play until the month of November. It's stupid.
It's only 1 month. You know what the problem is? I've said this repeatedly. The NBA and the NHL don't do it right with their postseason. They don't. And I like playoff hockey, but the fact is you have best of 7, 4 rounds. That is not the right way to do it because it goes 2 months. It goes into summer. Yeah, on that note, let's go to break. Go ahead.
Yeah, on that note, let's go to the final commercial break of the day.
You're listening to Jeff Eskow, Sean Mann, Josh Lopez, Frank Spankel on
Sports World Radio.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family.
We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, "Is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us." And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain was coming from.
Warriors should know that resources are available. Learn more at realwarriors.net.
Every parent wants the safest and healthiest products for their family. That's why I created The Honest Company. I was just a concerned mom with a crazy dream. A wish that there was a company that I could rely on that did all of the hard work for me. I'm Jessica Alba, and The Honest Company was my dream.
LegalZoom has helped 1 million businesses successfully get started, including Jessica's. Launch your dream at LegalZoom today. Call us. We're here to help.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't too.
Don't wait until it's too late. Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Eskow, Sean Mann, Josh Lopez, Frank Spankel here with you guys right now. Last segment of the show. Hey, don't forget to go and sign up for Sports World Radio Sport Shorts at sportsworldradio.com/sport shorts. Do it. Do it today.
Well worth your time.
That's right. That's right. The conversations that us guys are having during the commercial breaks are freaking awesome. If you want to hear them, head on over to sportsworldradio.com/sport shorts and become a member today. All right, last segment. Where we going, boys?
Rat Bastid of the Week, and then we got the Skippy Douche Canoe Award. So I'm kind of splitting this up. Here's what we got. Jason Stark. We're starting with Rat Bastid of the Week here, Jeff. Jason Stark for screwing up for a weather blunder. Because remember he said Cincinnati was supposed to get thunderstorms.
Okay, so that's one Rat Bastid candidate, right?
Next.
Yes.
Next.
Get ready for this one, Frank. Johnny Manziel for charging people for his autographs, which was $200.
Oh, my goodness. I thought he's trying to change his image. Dude, now he's trying to find a new way to get money. Dude, Johnny Manziel. How about Johnny Fraud? Johnny Fake, Johnny Phony.
Frank, from one Cleveland miserable person to one Cleveland miserable person who is an awful person. LeBron James for having nightmares about the NBA Finals and not getting over it.
I wish I had your money, LeBron. Enough said.
Next.
All right, and the last one we've got, Dez Bryant about his contract status.
Oh, that's starting to really heat up.
Well, he signed a 5-year, $70 million deal, Frank, but he was upset he wouldn't report.
He's not even worth $30 million.
That's
All right,
starting
let's get to the
talk of it.
So what's it going to be, folks? Rat Bass of the Week. I'm going with Johnny Manziel.
Me too. I gotta go with Johnny Phony.
You know how much he charged college students, Frank? Like $300 for him to come to his autograph session.
Wait, just to sign a silly piece of paper?
Yeah, it was between 125 and 155 bucks, depending on the item that they wanted signed.
Let me ask: was any coke signed with that too?
No.
Jeff, what do you think? Who's your Rat Bass of the Week?
Run down the names really quick, just the names.
Jason Stark, Johnny Manziel, LeBron James, and Dez Bryant.
I'm going with Johnny Manziel as well.
Johnny Manziel, you are the Rat Bastard of the Week.
Yeah, I was going to say Johnny Manziel.
Let's get to the Skippy Douche-Canoe Award. Who's the candidates for that, buddy?
All right, so now to the Skippy Douche Canoe Awards. Here's what we got for our list. Okay, Eric Cromer for hitting a little boy, the Buffalo Bills coordinator.
Did he really hit him? I heard about it. But wait, was there any evidence? Because
he was arrested on Monday.
And he was sent to the pokey, and he got out of the pokey in the middle of the night.
Yeah, his court date is August 12th, by the way. I read about that just yesterday. His court date is August 12th.
And someplace in Denver, a guy named Ty Lawson of the Denver Nuggets was out driving with a DUI, and he was not learning his lesson.
Next.
Should be in prison.
Andre Iguodala of the Golden State Warriors saying, if I'm not in the starting lineup next year, trade me.
Next.
Rex Ryan parachuting before the Buffalo Bills training camp, jumping 9,000 feet in the air.
Hey, he's trying to make his welcome seem huge.
He's trying to lose weight. He's trying to lose weight.
Do what I did.
Next.
That's it.
That's it? Did you forget our friend Vinny?
Yes, Vinny.
All right, repeat the names again, and I'll have to make up my mind.
Okay, hold on here. All right, sports article blunder. I'll just say that for
I'm not going with Rex Ryan. I think that was pretty cool what Rex Ryan did.
All right, here's the list again. Eric Cromer, the Buffalo Bills coordinator, because he was hitting a little boy.
Yep.
Ty Lawson of the Nuggets for driving with a DUI and not learning his lesson. Andre Iguodala, Frank, says, if I'm not in the starting lineup next year, trade me from the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, too bad.
Rex Ryan parachuting before the Buffalo Bills training camp and jumping 9,000 feet in the air.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And the writer Vinny, who put Tony Romo at number 4 as for the top 25 quarterbacks.
Vinny got my pick. Jeff?
With Vinny, as far as Aaron Cromer, I don't know.
Jeff, what do you think?
Who? Oh, James Frisali was last week's. Buddy.
Yeah, it was last week's.
Oh, it was last week. All right. Hey, it's been a busy week.
Because sporting journalism really screwed up this week.
Okay, but what is this about? Wait, who was that? Sports Illustrated? That link you said about Tony?
Sporting News.
Sporting News. Okay. Well, I'm sure Sports Illustrated loves Tony Romo as well. Everybody loves Tony Romo except us.
I got Vinny.
Okay. Eric Cromer for hitting a little boy. Okay, Eric Cromer, Ty Lawson.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Andre Iguodala.
Ty Lawson for me.
Rex Ryan, and then Vinny. What did he say?
I said I had the name on my tongue and I just missed it.
I'm going with Ty Lawson. Seriously, how can you not learn after one DUI?
That's it. That's who I'm going after, too. Ty Lawson. That's who I'm picking.
2-2 tie.
Yeah, I got to go with Vinny. So what do we say?
So I guess we're giving out a double douche canoe award.
All right. Vinny and Ty Lawson, you're the Skippy Juice Canoe of the week.
There you go.
Yep.
The douche canoe award of the week goes to Ty Lawson and Vinny Iyer.
Yep.
And Frank, you're right about Ty Lawson. He couldn't learn his lesson about his DUI.
The first time.
You should never be arrested for one DUI, let alone two.
Correct.
You should never be arrested for one DUI.
Correct.
Never.
On that note.
Correct. I agree with you.
On that note.
On that note, what?
Oh, I thought we were ending the show.
Well, no, we got a couple more. We got a couple more minutes.
6 minutes. We still got 6 minutes. Hey, I'll tell you what you guys do this week? There's been no sports, no baseball, obviously, with this being the All-Star break. What did you guys do? You got I know you had NBA Summer League games on NBA TV. Those are always fun to watch.
I had wrestling I had to cover.
Relaxed and work, and did shows.
I played sports video games.
Is there baseball? Is there
Frank,
baseball
did you
this
hear about
weekend?
Brandon Marshall taking Kyle Orton over Jay Cutler.
Taking Kyle Orton over Jay Cutler. Hey, you know what? Kyle Orton, at least the Bears went to the playoffs and didn't choke. Well, I know they didn't win, but at least it wasn't like Jay Cutler. At least Kyle Orton had some heart. Jay Cutler doesn't, Josh. But you know what? I'm going to listen, as far as Jay Cutler goes, this is the third strike. I am going to give John Fox a shot here.
That's why they're going to be running the ball.
Oh, Lord, you Bears.
Yeah, well, the question is, Matt Forte, you know what? I do have faith in Matt Forte here. But here's the thing. As the season progresses, defenses are going to adapt to Matt Forte.
I'm interested what they're going to do with that Jaquiz Rogers guy from Atlanta. He's pretty good, actually.
Oh,
In
yeah,
other news to report, Demaryius Thomas is saying he's not worried about the deal. All he cares about this year is making sure, Jeff, Frank, and Josh, that the Denver Broncos deliver and win a Super Bowl this year, believing and hoping that this will be the year that Peyton Manning wins the championship in Denver.
Not happening.
Dude, it's like that Peyton Manning has never won a Super Bowl. Did you get the sense here that Peyton Manning never won a Super Bowl in his life, even though it's been 8 years since
Been
he
a
won
while.
his first?
Maybe
It's been a
because
while.
he plays with the Colts. That's why people forgot about
What do
it.
you say that, Jeff?
It's been a while since he's won one.
There's
This
only
is
one.
it. I'm saying this is it.
So you think if he doesn't...
I don't think he wins it this year. He retires after the year gets over when the Broncos either win the division or fail to make the playoffs. I don't think
He does
their
have
team
1
is
year
very
left
good.
on the deal. He does have 1 year left on the deal. That will take Peyton Manning till 40 because he'll be 40 next year, early
And
next
you have
year.
to remember, gentlemen, you got to remember this too. Manning is at the stage where, he had doubts about what was going to end up happening, but he felt like, I'm going to take one more crack at this thing, see if I can get the Broncos there. And remember, he's learning a new offensive system. He's learning Gary Kubiak's offensive system. And I'm going to be interested to know just how well Gary Kubiak does for the Denver Broncos. And Josh, I bet you're still super happy you're not picking the Broncos on your fantasy team this year.
Yeah, forget about that.
Hey, it's still Peyton Manning's system. Gary Kubiak.
50 Omaha.
50 Omaha. Nothing beats that new car smell. Chicken Parmesan tastes so good.
And Jeff,
Listen,
I
it's
know.
Peyton Manning's system, Sean.
Hey, I'm looking at an article right now, and it says LeBron's jersey from Game 1 and 2 of the final sold for $46,000.
Good
Well,
grief.
whoever bought
smokes.
that is the rat bastard of the week.
Are you kidding me?
Everybody praises LeBron just like Tony Romo.
That's ridiculous, man.
$46,000. Give me a break.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's ridiculous. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but hold on. You're hoping that Cleveland chokes again next year.
Yeah, but LeBron's not going to see. LeBron won't see a single penny off the sale. Players
This team
don't
paid
get any.
$23 million this year.
Yeah, players don't get any money when NBA sells a game-used jersey. Rather, the game-used jersey sales factor into other income.
Let me ask you: would a Golden State Warriors championship ring be less than $46,000?
I'm sure it's going to be more.
It has to be.
I'm sure it's going to be more.
You know what? That is a nice keepsake, though, the LeBron jersey. Have him autograph it.
Not for $46,000, it ain't.
Hey, Browning, I'm sure you would not mind having that jersey, even though it's very expensive, $46,000.
Yeah, I want to smell all this puke. I want to smell all the sweat on there. Yeah, I want a smelly jersey. Yeah, I want a smelly jersey for $46,000. Get the hell out of here.
I can buy a new vehicle.
Yep, me too.
Because LeBron is popular. He's selling his jersey, and he's in that big movie that's
Yeah,
coming out
whatever.
right now.
Wait a minute, why is he selling his jersey? Does he need the money? Hold on.
No,
Is
the
there
money-
something we don't know
No.
about LeBron James? Is he going broke?
No, the money does not go to him. He doesn't get a penny
my
of
mistake, my mistake.
I saw him in the movie today. He's not a good actor.
it. He does not get a penny of the auction money. He does not
Okay,
get a
good
dime.
deal, good deal.
He
My
sucks
mistake.
as an actor. I saw the previews, Josh. He sucks.
Stinks. It's
The
terrible.
movie was good, but he was not.
He's terrible.
Oh, jeez.
The only thing he can do is play basketball, and that's it.
And barely.
And Space Jam would be better than that one.
No,
Did you like Space Jam? I saw it in the theaters when it came out in the fall.
Oh, yeah. I was 9. I remember when Space Jam came out.
I never
was
even
15.
saw it. I never even saw. Hey, you know what? We got to get the flock out of here, boys and girls. I want to thank everybody for listening to us this whole week. We had a lot of fun. Have a great sports weekend. We will be back on Monday. Until then, my friends, remember, you only have one life to live. Live it long, live it strong, and live it proud. And please don't forget, life may suck, but the alternative is unacceptable.
Amen.
For Josh Lopez, Frank Sprankle, Sean Mann, I'm Jeff Eskow. This has been Sports World Radio. See you later, bitches.
Bye, and have a great weekend.
Shut up, Skip.
Remember, 11:30, Josh.
Yep.
Hey, boy, Stimpy. We sure had fun today, kid. So long, kids. Come on, Stimpy, say goodbye. Where are we going? The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When's that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon? How long is that?
In a little while, man.
Goodbye, folks. Goodbye, folks.